This slideshow has been prepared by Aaron Merrifield in order to fulfill the requirements of the assignment titled Oral Presentation. The voice you hear is mine. I am Aaron Merrifield, the presenter. I am in my senior year working towards a Bachelor's of Science degree in Business Administration with a minor in Marketing. This class is Business 498A-60 Senior Seminar, taught by Jill Thomas Jorgensen at Lewis Clark State College. The textbook for this class is Think, Critical Thinking and Logic Skill for Everyday Life, 4th edition, by Judith A. Boss. I will be answering the questions to the Thinking Outside the Box section on page 311 concerning Jorgen V. Knudstorp, CEO of the LEGO Group. Specifically, how do Knudstorp's strategies relate to the SWOT model, and how do LEGO products appeal to kids today? Before answering the questions, let us take a look at what LEGO is and the history of LEGO. As a parent, you know of the LEGO block as the plastic toys that change shape into feet-destroying spikes at night. Stepping on one of these toys will cause you to do an interesting dance to the LEGO gods. On a scale of relativity, stepping on molten lava is slightly less painful. Okay, maybe this is far-fetched. What is LEGO Group or LEGO? LEGO Group is a privately held, family-owned company with headquarters in Billund, Denmark. LEGO has become a global company with main offices around the world. The company was founded in 1932 by Ole Kirk Christiansen, with the name LEGO being adopted in 1934. Ole Kirk Christiansen, a carpenter, opened a shop in the Danish village of Billund in 1916. He made furniture, ladders, and ironing boards. In 1924, his shop burned to the ground. He rebuilt, but experienced many other issues. His wife died in 1932. At that point, he decided to start selling toys. On page 307 in the Think textbook is escalation of commitment, also known as loss aversion. This is the pursuit of an erroneous course of action when marketing a product. The strategic decision to make toys at first was a failure. Ole continued on against the recommendation of his family. In 1934, he renamed the business to Leg Godt, which translates to play well. The name was shortened to LEGO. In 1934, the focus of the company was changed to toys, and the name LEGO was adopted. Later it was discovered that LEGO means I put together. In 1935, the company introduced the famous wooden duck. In 1936, the shop motto was carved into a sign and hung on the shop wall. It states, "Only the best is good enough." In 1942, fire struck again, but the decision was quickly made to rebuild. In 1948, the first binding blocks were made. In 1958, the design was improved with central locking cylinders, and this is the design that is still in use today. All LEGO blocks manufactured since 1948 are compatible with blocks made today. In 1960, fire again destroyed part of the company, this time the warehouse where all the wooden toys were stored. Ole made the strategic decision to discontinue wood toy construction. Over the next 4 decades, LEGO continued to grow and move into new markets with new products. The company made clothing, software, robots, theme hotels and parks, education products. LEGO was becoming a global company. The logo continued to change with the growing company. Unfortunately, in 1998, LEGO experienced something it had not for quite a long time: financial deficits. And these continued on for several years. The owners, working on a new strategic plan, decided to hire a CEO from outside the company in 2004, Jorgen Knudstorp. This brings us back to the first question in the Thinking Outside the Box article. How do Knudstorp's strategies relate to the SWOT model? What is SWOT analysis? SWOT analysis is a planning tool used to analyze an organization's strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. This analysis starts with asking questions such as, what is the situation now? And followed up with, how can we get to our goal from here? The questions may ask things such as, what are the success factors affecting industry participants, and how do we compare? What is the state of the economy and other environments? What products and consumers are most profitable? Who are the primary competitors? Strengths and weaknesses are most often internal attributes of a company, and likewise, threats and opportunities are often external to the company. To help analyze internal attributes, an audit checklist can be utilized to help focus on different attributes of the company, such as management and organization, financials, marketing, production, human resources, research and development. While focusing on the threats, as I read about Lego, I found a history of competing companies creating the same type of blocks due to patent expiring in 1978, video games capturing kids' attention, and movies as well, economic depressions, new toys from other manufacturers, and environmental concerns because plastic comes from oil, distribution issues with the bankruptcy of Toys R Us. As for opportunities, I recognized a major component to be co-branding, another to be licensing, and changing economic environment with free trade agreements and emerging markets. Recently, there have been some trade agreement issues that may also turn into threats. Specific to the Thinking Outside the Box article about Jürgen Knudstorp, the identified strengths were core competencies, manufacturing toys, and brand recognition. Weaknesses for Lego were a lack of focus on core competencies, the company's focus on nurturing the child instead of being profitable, and the inability to manage theme park operations. Opportunities included identifying the needs of the market through adult super user feedback. Threats included the growing field of electronic games. The second question in the Thinking Outside the Box article asks how Lego products appeal to today's young people. I went to my local Walmart and was amazed at the sheer volume of Lego iterations on the shelves. Classic Legos, robot Legos, construction Legos, Jurassic Park Legos, junior Legos for younger kids, Disney Legos with castles and princesses, Lego Friends for all your social occasions, Lego Elves, Lego Ninjas, Lego Minecraft, which ties into today's popular video games, Lego's Superheroes, Lego's Transformers, Lego's Star Wars, Lego's Harry Potter. Need a little set? No problem. You can even pretend with just a hot dog vendor. The big takeaway I have from looking at the products is co-branding. Anything a child might have an interest in, Legos has made a version with that brand to help capture the imagination of the young kids today. It's not just about building blocks anymore. I walked down to the video game aisle and found several Lego games that are co-branded. I took a bunch of pictures, but I'm only going to share just this one video game to close with. This is an Xbox One game made by Microsoft with Disney, Pixar, superheroes, The Incredibles, some Warner Brothers graphics, and design influences by Lego. Co-branding and partnerships are helping to keep strong brands strong and at the front of children's imaginations. I hope you have enjoyed this presentation. Thanks for watching.